Take your seats, please. Take your seats. Okay, Ron. Thank you. The fifth frame. Robert Milkins to break.
Sometimes in matches, interval can change the dynamics. I wonder. All the change for Robert Milkins. He didn't bring his cue out, left it under the table. There was no back to the practice room.
He's left a red out to the right corner, but got the cue ball close enough that it's a bit more difficult than an earlier shot that Mark Selby played this way. So just a containing safety.
What would you like, Steve, at intervals at the Masters here? Would practice room or just dressing room, chill, relax, or try and hit a few balls?
I think depends on how the session had gone. Certainly if I was 4-0 behind, I'd have been straight to the practice table. If this is relatively safe, a straight, Mark Selby could have a go at this red. Depends on the angle. That's a bit too wide. Just a drop on the black.
You can't hit a ball much better than that. What a shot. Right into the middle of the pocket. Held beautifully for the pink or the blue. And the pink does go. Great opener.
Yeah, it was a much more committed shot, wasn't it? Although he didn't get a great contact on the pink. Took some of the screw back off the white ball.
7.
So he did leave a red up, should he have missed it.
8.
Still another 3 loose red
15.
after this red, so won't be contemplating
16.
going into the pack just yet. And peel off these loose reds. But it'll be going through his mind how he's going to attack that bunch.
$23. $24.
Now, nice angle on the black this time. Could go into the pack, but he may once again play for the loose red. That's to the right. Yeah, that's the one he's looking at. So, cue ball into the middle of the table, just beneath the blue. Taking no chances here, Mark Selby. So maybe after this red, he could play for black or he could play for blue. What way will he go?
30. $32.
He wanted a bit more on that cue ball. So he's got the loose red at the bottom of the pack. He'd like to be able to pot that and open up more reds, but that means critical position after this shot. He's not on it, so
37.
it's not so easy trying to guarantee a good split when there's no loose reds about before you play it. So needs a good angle here.
38.
Well, he's one of the best in the world at this particular shot. Have a look at the cue ball here. He's going to play it. Lots of top spin. Right hand side. Arc the cue ball into that pack. Needs a good split. It's okay. He's on a red into the right centre. He may be on a red into the right corner. Didn't
45.
get the desired effect on the cue ball, but still, just watch it arc a little bit. There you see it. The top spin takes the cue ball through the pack. Now is he on this red into the right corner? If not, the red into the right centre is okay. Just about on it. Oh, overcut it.
Mark Selby.
Overcut it.
45.
What has Robert Milkins got in the tank?
One.
No reason to be a nervy cue action for that shot, but he didn't seem to hit it that well, did he? So
8.
a chance for Robert.
9.
Really wants to be on the blue after this, so yellow's the shot. Leave himself relatively straight on the red, and then a good angle on the blue.
Yeah, he will be screwing the cue ball back off the yellow somewhere in the vicinity it's in now, and just drop the red in, blue, and then try and split those reds up. It won't take much power to open those 6 reds, so we're going to make sure he doesn't want to overdo the cue ball here. I'm going to leave a nice enough angle.
12.
And that's pretty good. Now, how's the split? It's needs a bounce. He's okay. He's okay.
17.
Well, is he? Does he have to swerve to put that red? He still's on the red above the black. He might have to just bend the cue ball slightly. Maybe not. So he's going to have to play this red with the rest. It's missable.
He's desperate to play the other one, isn't he?
Good. Thank you. 18. $23. 24. 31. 32.
He's just got to hold himself together. Keep a good rein on that cue ball.
39. $40.
It's black. We'll put him 2 points in the lead. So if he takes 2 reds and blacks, yellow and green will be enough.
48.
Good stuff so far from Robert Milkins.
Yeah, under some circumstances, you wouldn't want to play a black off this last red.
55.
But that brown's in a trickier position, so coming up for the blue.
56.
I think if he were able to get on the green full ball, it would just be an easy stun for the brown.
$63.
Just sometimes, you know, the dynamics from an interval can change. He's come out fighting here, Robert Milkins. Average shot time just 16 seconds. Brown to get his first frame on the board, and I'm sure he's going to get a big cheer as well to go with it. Very well played, Robert Milkins. Excellent. That's more like it.
$75.
And that will make him feel so much better.
$81.
Over on the cue ball. Can he pot the black? He certainly can, no problem. Selby was in with 45, an easy red missed into that right corner pocket. Milkins replied. Highest break of the match, 88. More importantly, takes the frame. Selby still leads 4-1.
You never know what's going to happen at this game, do you? Like Mark Selby's in full flow. For all the world, it looks like 5-0.
Just that one shot, wasn't it? And it wasn't, you know, we had the red into the middle, but have a look at this. I mean, he's on it. He had a look at it a few times, but didn't expect him to miss. Not the way he was playing, Steve.
No, and the fact he overcut it was he had plenty of room to. But a little bit of body movement there.
There was.
Sort of a bit tight on that shot. And he probably put a bit of accidental left-hand side on. Didn't hit the ball smoothly enough and sort of like quit on it a bit. End result was he overcut it with the side spin.
Yeah, and as I said, Milkins, he's one of those players, you know, he's had that 88 break and it was 16 seconds a shot. He probably did it in about 5 or 6 minutes. But, you know, if he can get on a roll like that, he can really unnerve opponents, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you could possibly see, you can make a case for the next couple of frames. Robert goes into one, hits a purple patch, knocks everything off the lampshades, and it's 4-3. He's that type of player, isn't he?
Yes, without a doubt, yeah. I mean, he's great to watch when he's in full flow. Sometimes he just goes from one shot to the other without even chalking his cue. And,
regardless of the outcome of this match, he's had a great time of it recently. He's moved up the rankings, obviously into the top 16 for this. It's the best run of form he's had for many years, and
Thank you.
Winning events as well.
Thank you. The 6th frame.
A new lease of life for him.
Mark Selby to break.
As he found that bit of inspiration that he was looking for.
It It looked like a good break off from Mark Selby again, didn't it? But an unusual red to leave up. So it's going to be tough to get on a red here. Does he go into the pack? That's never going to be easy from that pack. Maybe he could have chosen the brown and come in down the left-hand side. I think he'd have had more of an outcome that way.
Robert Milkins, 4.
Yeah, he didn't have the ideal angle on the green, did he, to get that enough power? One thing you'd have to say about Selby and watching him and playing him over the years is he does have that innate ability to be able to wipe the slate clean. He's not one that would sort of harp on certain shots. That was a chance. He's got a great way of brushing himself down, hasn't he, Steve, and just getting on with the next frame like nothing has ever changed. So it'll be interesting to see now how he copes after that. Well, it would have been a shock to the system missing that red in the last frame and losing it.
One.
Yeah, you don't get many mistakes from Mark Selby. Maybe that red close to the pink goes into the right corner, although he's not ideally placed on the brown for it. So could try and screw for a red. One next to the black, maybe. Really get into the cue ball. Or off one cushion into the pack. This is looking superb. Oh, just a little bit too hard. That was nearly perfect.
5.
Looks like he might have that red to the left corner. Otherwise, it's awkward.
Great recovery. Well, it's not too bad. He's got an angle on this yellow. Not quite sure what he's on
Green
the green.
ball.
Oh, he's on the green as well. So now can he get down to these reds? That red that Steve mentioned is the one just second above the black. Oh, was he on it? Has he hit it hard enough this time? Needs a bounce. A little bit short, but he's okay. He can pot this red. Go back up for the blue. And that will, potting this red, will release the red just below it.
It would help if that red next to the pink went. I think it's very tight. Looks to have an angle now on green or yellow to get onto this red on the, or next to the black. No problem potting the ball. It's all about pace here. And that red looks very tight next to the pink, doesn't it? Maybe you could pot it if you're in the perfect position.
Yeah. Excellent shot. I'll come around and have a look at these reds around the pink, I'm sure. Looking at what angle he may need on the black if he's going to try and dislodge some reds. It's a shot that he likes, this type of shot with lots of topspin. We saw it in the previous frame. But is that red? And one you mentioned, Steve, is the red it's on the pink, just below the pink, is it available? Maybe not. Top spin. Oh, well, he got a lot of power into it, but not a great result.
It wasn't a nice
20.
bunch of reds to go into that. There was always the possibility that was going to go wrong. Tried to get some action, shift a few reds open.
Mark Selby, 20.
Well, total mistake there from Mark Selby. Wasn't playing for that red to come anywhere near the top end of the table, so a gift
One.
for his opponent.
Four.
Oh, well.
Robert Milkins, 4.
Overcut it. Oh, what a chance. Little smile. Be very disappointed.
One. Cheers, Mark. Thanks.
Not really. I think he was concentrating so much on the kiss on the second red, trying to hold the cue ball for the black, that took his eye off that pot. Oh, it could cost him dearly. That was a chance to get
8.
within 2. He might be back to 4 in a few moments.
9. 16. It
wasn't part of the plan to go down the table so early, but no problem.
Well, if he's straight on the green, he can screw directly back. Just having a look at the green now. He could play for the red and balk as well. I think he wants to play the shell out a little bit of the extension there. You see the angle he has on the, not dead straight on the green. Try and get this cue ball in the middle of the table. Play for two reds here. Red into the right centre, red into the left centre. Looks pretty good.
90.
Didn't really want to be straight on this red into the left centre. If he's going to screw back for the black, it's a sort of touch shot. If he quits on the shot, he could underhit it. That's always a problem. Doesn't want to end up on a cushion either. And he's played
20.
that nicely. Bit of pressure on those ones.
Now, slight angle. Wanted to be straight on this red, so he may have to play, and that's what he's looking at. He played a little cannon into the red, knocked the pink into the middle of the table, far enough that it'll be pottable into the right centre. Could play, follow through, and maybe play on the black, but it looks like he's stunning into this red and pink. So he needs to knock the pink far enough up that it's pottable into the right centre, and he's done that nicely. Good shot. Wife, Vicky looks on. She knows how important this frame is, an accomplished pool player herself.
He's just trying to make sure that he can guarantee position on this balk red. He doesn't really want to be colliding with the brown. Has he missed it? Yes.
$34.
Didn't want to be straight on it though.
$35.
He played that lovely. He played it into an area. He could play for the blue. He can play the brown, even the yellow one. Brown it is. Once again, back into an area. He can play on two reds here. He's just played on the one just to the right. But it's the important one. One more red. 51 ahead. 51 remaining.
40.
That's the important one. So it was Robert Milkins misread into the same pocket. Selby missed the red in the previous frame. It was a chance to close the gap to 2 frames. Chance gone.
46. Yeah,
Uphill task ahead of him.
Cheers, Mark. Thanks. 47.
Well, that was the red. Straightforward, really. Someone of Robert's class.
54. $55.
So disappointing for snooker players when they get the chance and they miss it. And they got to sit and stew in the chair. Different if your opponent gets in off a long red you can't do much about. Makes the break, you sort of accept
61.
it a little bit more, but you've had your chance
63.
and you missed it. Well, that really hurts. Selby turning the screw here.
66. $70. Mark Selby 70.
Complete clearance, but Mark Selby comfortably goes into a 5-1 lead.
Didn't know, you know what I mean, but just mention it after the match.
When you're rolling up,
Yeah, no, yeah, it's not because it's here, isn't it? The line, yeah.
Well, I wonder what he's having a chat with Rob Spencer, the referee, about that. Maybe, I don't know whether that shot, Steve, whether it went across the line of the slate, that red that he missed, and maybe he feels that the cue ball went across the line and that's why it sort of veered off its course.
Well,
Do you reckon?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, because he did mention it, and Rob Spencer, you could hear him saying, well, maybe mention it. Now, have a look at this cue ball. Does it veer off to the right as we look along the slate? Because the join and the slate...
It's roughly there, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, he's looking puzzled as if he didn't hit it badly.
But it just rolled off, yeah. We have five slates, of course, on the table.
Talk about rubbing salt in the wound. you look like a fool. It's not your fault. Well, the table gets checked all the time, but these, getting the slates absolutely level is an art.
It is a job in itself,
and of course, the table's always on the move.
Of course, they fill it in, don't they? You know, the joins of the slate, they have to fill it in so it's nice and smooth. But they're always checked after each match.
It's most noticeable when players are trying to roll up behind one of the balk colours and there's a line of the slate about a ball behind the balk line, and that can sometimes cause nightmares.
Yeah. So Mark Selby, 3-time champion of this event, back into the arena.
Thank you, the 7th frame.
One more frame for him.
Robert Milkins to
For a
break.
place into the quarterfinals, where Mark Allen awaits in the next round. long way away from that attempted pot. Just left this red on into the right centre, and he can play it. Well, you can play for pink here or play for black. Oh, looks good. Yeah, good shot. Whoa. Lovely shot. I'm getting plenty of encouragement from this Pally crowd. They want to see a bit more snooker tonight. I don't blame them. We'd like to see him get in full flow again. Made a lovely 88 in the fifth frame.
9.
Let's see if we can see some Milkins magic here. Very short. Oh, that's careless. Needed to be a couple of balls higher up the table for this red.
16.
He struggled with the speed of the table on a number of occasions tonight.
17.
Not happy at the moment, is he?
Yeah, can't cut this pink in. The double would be very, very risky. He wants to stay at the table. You can see he doesn't want to leave.
Pink ball. Robert Milkins, 17.
Touching ball. It's got to be. Surely. Touching ball called, so with not much you can do, to be honest. Play into the red just below the pink. Now, will he be tempted with the double on the red? Risky? Maybe not. Too risky.
You could sort of make a case for it, 5-1 behind to throw caution to the wind, but don't think so. Not much Mark Selby can do here. That red over the green pocket is causing all the problems.
Rob, it's touching that one.
It is. I went out really.
Well, I think he's left this red into the green pocket. Yeah, I think it's on. So another careless shot from Milkins. Very good.
One.
Very, very good. Not easy.
He controlled it as well, didn't he, Ken?
Yeah, he played it at a nice pace, didn't he? Try and hold for a ball colour. Takes good cueing shots like that. Now, can I get up for one of these reds? Up around the black. Red to the right of the pink is a possibility. Maybe just drop the blue in and play a red from mid-distance. So this red, just to the right of the pink.
6.
Could hold for the pink into the same pocket or play for the black. Black it is, and straight into the middle of the pocket. Good shot.
Yeah, Robert Milkins will be fearing the worst here.
Yeah, it was a loose one to let Mark Selby have a go at that opening red, so it may be the last shot.
15.
Lovely angle on the black now. It could go into the pack and still be on that red just to the left of the black. If he gets enough screw, purchase on the cue ball. Yeah, and pretty good.
$22.
Well, I say pretty good. He would have loved to have been a bit straighter on this red. Got to bounce it off the top cushion. Be careful he doesn't hit that red. Referee, have a good look. Oh, he's played that okay.
23.
Ooh, just a little bit tighter to the cushion with the black than he would have liked. Now, this is very, very missable. We saw a few shots earlier, didn't we, Steve, where played at a slower pace that it will go in off the cushion, but he can't really play this at a slower pace. He's got to play it with a bit of pace to get out for the next red.
Yeah, you feel like this may be Robert Milkins' only hope.
Yeah, great shot.
30.
Didn't hold back. Wonderful shot. So close to that cushion. Now this needs to try and find a gap here when playing this cannon. Didn't find the gap.
31.
So not straightforward now.
May have awkward cueing for the blue, which may determine his choice of colours. He's definitely going to go for either blue or pink, that's for sure. I'd imagine it's the pink. It's got a better bridge hand.
Pink ball.
Superb. Well, that could be frame a match winner. 20 points in the lead. These
37.
5 reds around the pink will be enough. Those 2 reds and the cushions will probably be a little bit of insurance for him.
38.
2 reds available into this left corner pocket.
45. $46.
Needed a bit more on that to get the correct side of the blue. Just had enough angle. You don't get many easy matches at the Masters,
50.
do you? And when they come along, you've got to savour the moment. Looks to be quite comfortable here for Mark Selby tonight.
52.
Yeah, and I mean, on reflection, okay, missed a couple of pots that he'd be disappointed about, but I think overall, I think he'd be pleased with his performance. He made 119 in the frame 3, 70
59.
in the last. He needed it. 63, 53, 59 now and counting.
60.
I think he's looked good. Steve looks sharp, look confident. On any day,
67.
Mike Selby, particularly if he's scoring, he's going to be a handful for anybody. And Robert Milkins found that out tonight.
$68.
Yeah, he's had a 95% putt success rate here this evening. You can't argue with that. Don't suppose you'd lose many matches
74.
with that stat. Can he make the century? Obviously not.
74.
Well, it doesn't matter. Robert Milkins gets out of his chair, shakes hands. It's a comfortable win for Mark Selby.
Well done,
He's
Mark.
through to the second round. 6-1.
Mark, that was just too good.
Yeah, I felt good, you know, before the start of the match. Last few days, I feel like I've been hitting it okay, and it's nice to actually put that performance, what I've been playing like on the practice table, out here on the match table.
You've got a great record in this event. It's hard to believe it was 16 years ago that you won it on your debut. There's something really, really special about the Masters and this place, isn't there?
Yeah, it's incredible, you know, it's an amazing venue to play in. Unfortunately for me, I've not managed to stay in the tournament too long the last few years, but you know, I played okay today, and the crowd's been amazing, you know, all week, not just for this match, but for every single match. So can't wait to start the next game.
And speaking of which, Mark Allen, it's going to be an absolute belter between the two of you.
Yeah, Mark's obviously a class act, you know, he made a fantastic break in the decider earlier on against John. So, yeah, it doesn't get any easier for sure.
Well, congratulations, still in it to win it. Mark Selby marches on, ladies and gents.